The bells are ringing. The world is watching. You thought royal weddings were predictable. They are not. Princess Leonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark just changed everything. This is not just a wedding. This is the most lavish royal celebration of our time, a day that will be remembered for generations. From the moment the royal households confirmed the engagement, Europe has been buzzing with anticipation. Inside Zarzuela Palace in Amalienburg, planning began immediately. The goal was clear: create a wedding that honors centuries of tradition but feels fresh, bold, and unforgettable. And from what we know, they have succeeded. The ceremony will take place at Copenhagen Cathedral, a venue steeped in history where Danish monarchs have been crowned for centuries. But this time, it will be transformed. Spanish royal banners will hang alongside Danish flags. The music will blend Spain's regal chapel choirs with the soaring harmonies of Denmark's royal orchestra. Leonor and Christian wanted a wedding that truly reflects their union, two nations meeting under one roof, one altar, one future. Leonor's dress is still the palace's most closely guarded secret, but designers whisper that it will be a masterpiece. The gown is expected to pay tribute to Queen Letitia's timeless wedding look while incorporating subtle nods to Denmark, perhaps lace sourced from Scandinavian artisans or a tiara from Christian's grandmother, Queen Margrethe's private collection. Fashion houses across Europe are on alert, knowing that whatever Leonor wears will redefine bridal trends for years to come. The guest list is a royal lineup like no other. From the British royals to the kings and queens of Norway, Sweden, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Monaco, every major European monarchy will be present. Heads of state and global dignitaries will share the pews with childhood friends of the couple, military comrades of Leonor, and members of Christian's generation who represent Denmark's future. But beyond the glittering guest list, what makes this day truly special is its intimacy. Leonor and Christian insisted that their wedding reflect their personalities. Reports suggest they have written their own vows, a rare departure from rigid royal tradition. Leonor may even speak briefly to the assembled guests, thanking Spain and Denmark for their support and expressing her hope for a united future. The celebrations will span several days. The night before the wedding, there will be a state banquet at Christiansborg Palace, with courses inspired by both Spanish and Danish cuisine. Think delicate Danish seafood paired with Spanish wines, Iberian ham served alongside Nordic bread. The evening will end with speeches, music, and perhaps a few surprises from the royal families themselves. The morning of the wedding will be magical. Copenhagen's streets will be lined with thousands of well-wishers waving Spanish and Danish flags. Carriages will carry royal guests through the city, creating a scene straight out of a fairy tale. Inside the cathedral, as the first notes of music begin, Leonor will step out of her carriage, her father King Felipe at her side. The cameras will capture every step as she walks down the aisle toward Christian, who will be waiting in ceremonial dress, his expression a mix of pride and love. When they say their vows, millions around the world will be watching live. It will be more than a promise between two people. It will be a symbol of continuity, of hope, of two nations looking toward the future together. And as the couple emerges from the cathedral, the roar of the crowds will be deafening. The wedding procession will take them through Copenhagen in an open carriage, a moment designed for the people. Children will wave flowers, choirs will sing, and bells will ring across the city. For those who cannot attend in person, screens will be set up across Denmark and Spain so the public can witness every moment. That evening, a grand gala will take place, featuring performances by Spanish and Danish musicians, dances that celebrate the culture of both nations, and speeches by royal family members. It will not just be a dinner, it will be a statement of unity, a declaration that this marriage is a bridge between two monarchies. Behind the scenes, there are still challenges. Palace staff work around the clock to coordinate logistics, security, and protocol. Questions remain about where the couple will live, how they will balance their royal duties, and what their marriage means for the future political landscape. But these questions only add to the fascination. The media cannot get enough. Every detail, from the flowers chosen for the cathedral to the jewels Leonor might wear, is analyzed and debated. Public anticipation grows with every passing day. For many, this is more than a wedding. It is a chance to see monarchy at its most dazzling, to witness history unfolding in real time. And yet, at its heart, this is a love story. Leonor and Christian are not marrying out of duty alone. They are marrying because they choose each other, because despite the weight of their crowns, they found a connection that transcends expectation. That is why this wedding resonates so deeply with people. It reminds us that even within the most ancient traditions, there is room for love, for humanity, for something real. When the night ends and the fireworks light up the Copenhagen sky, the world will feel changed. Two young royals will have stepped into their destiny, not just as heirs but as partners, as a couple ready to lead Europe into a new era. The images of this day, Leonor's gown, Christian's smile, the cathedral bells, the carriage ride, will be remembered for decades. This will not just be the wedding of the century. It will be the moment that defines a generation of royalty. And long after the last toast is made, long after the last camera turns off, the story of Princess Leonor and Prince Christian will continue to inspire.